What is the productive capacity of your organization? Doesn't really sound like an easy question to answer, right? Well, that's where the full-time equivalent comes in. Full-time equivalent, or FTE, is a unit that indicates the workload of an employed person, but in a way that makes workloads comparable across various contexts. My name is Kylie, and the world of HR moves fast. That's why at Factorial, we offer HR shorts to keep you up to date. The full-time equivalent is not just like any other metric. It's crucial in making important decisions, like whether or not your organization is in need of a restructuring or if you should be hiring or reducing staff. Simply put, FTE converts hours worked by part-time employees into the hours worked by full-time employees. Let's get into calculating FTE and see what that means for your company. Before we start doing the math, get our free downloadable FTE calculator linked below. You may already know that a full-time employee working 40 hours a week is equal to 1 FTE, and a part-time employee working exactly half of that, 20 hours per week, is equal to 0.5 FTE. Still with me? Let's look at an example. Imagine you're the owner of a local seafood restaurant and you have 10 employees. 5 of them are full-time working the typical 40 hours per week. 3 are part-time working exactly 20 hours per week. And then the remaining 2 are just working 10 hours per week. You have 5 full-time employees at your restaurant, which alone gives you an FTE of 5. Those part-time employees working 20 hours per week are 0.5, so there's 3 of them, which gives you 1.5. Then the 2 10-hour per week employees would equal 0.25, which would give us 0.5. Add those together and you get an FTE of 7. What we're doing here is converting the part-time employees into the performance of a full-time employee. But not every company is as simple as that, and there are many employees working all sorts of hours. We have the clear steps outlined in the description below if you have a more complex FTE calculation. Okay, great. We have our number and we know how to get it. But what does this mean, and how is it going to help you and your company? Well, there are quite a few reasons that you'd want to know what your full-time equivalent is. First, it calculates the total number of employees by hours worked rather than just headcount. This can help you decide whether or not you need to hire part-time employees for a short-term project or a period of time. Your planning will become more accurate. That's because FTE enhances the efficiency of your capacity planning. Does an upcoming project require 4.25 FTEs? Then you know that you'll need 4 full-time employees along with a part-timer working about 10 hours a week. And that goes hand in hand with another project management benefit. If your project needs 420 hours, you know that you need about 4 full-time employees for 5 days along with 1 part-timer. But you can always adjust the number of employees that you have and the length of the project depending on what works best for your organization. Your FTE gives you insight into these types of decisions. It helps you stay in line with legislation. You'll better understand your role in relation to labor laws that apply to your company. Simply put, if you have 50 full-time employees or a blend of full-time and part-time employees equaling 50 FTE, you're an ALE. And why does that matter? Well, as a company with 50 or more FTEs, you're required to offer health insurance under the Affordable Care Act's employer mandate. There are other details involved when it comes to ALEs, so make sure you're up to date with laws and regulations. You'll be able to see accurate comparisons. The productive capacities of departments and companies vary, so having that FTE will allow you to compare more effectively and evaluate role-based capacity. Maybe you have 10 content writers that have a capacity of 0.7 FTE. That would equal total FTE of 7. You can use that number for accurate role-based resource management and assigning tasks accordingly. It's really not the easiest number to wrap your head around, but now that you know how to calculate it and how it can benefit your organization, you're on the right track. Do you have any questions about the full-time equivalent? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and like if this was useful. My name is Kylie, and thanks for watching. See you on the next HR Short.